Hi, good afternoon, and thanks for joining me for Lunch and Learn today. Today we're talking about whether you can lose weight just through the foods that you're eating. And the answer is yes, you can. My name is Lee from Balancing Act Health Coaching, and welcome to today's Lunch and Learn. So yes, the short answer is yes, you can lose weight through the foods alone that you choose to eat. The truth is that diet is actually the main determining factor in whether or not you will lose weight. It actually all boils down to the 80-20 rule. So 80% nutrition and 20% exercise. Many people think that they need to devote hours to exercise if they want to lose weight. And the truth is that if you want real lasting weight loss, then you actually need to change your food choices. So if that sounds like you, then let me know in the comments below whether you have thought that exercise is the way to lose weight. And while we're about it, if you're watching on the live, then let me know where you're watching from, and if you're watching on the replay, then leave a hashtag replay and let me know where you watched from. So before we go any further, I'd also like to invite you to download, I've got something in my eye, download my free guide, let's call it guide, about 5 foods that can help you with improving your weight loss situation. So I'll pop a link into the comments below at the end, but grab that guide. In fact, actually you can grab it over at www.balancingact-imu.com. It's right there on the front page, and you just need to pop in your details and you will get that guide immediately. But let's talk about some small changes that anyone can make that will help you to start losing weight without really too much effort. So the first one is to cut out cool drinks. So hands up if you are drinking any type of cool drink during the day, whether that's iced tea or sports drinks or fizzy cool drinks. If you're drinking that, just one can of that can increase your chances of being overweight by 65%. And that's according to a study done by the American Diabetic Association. So simply cutting out your cool drink of choice, whether that's iced tea or fizzy cool drinks or sports drinks, cutting those out and replacing them with green tea or fruit-infused water is going to help you lose weight without even trying, and you get to save a whole stack of money because flip, those drinks are expensive. Now, the second way is to eat more protein, and you should be eating round about a gram of protein or 1.5 grams of protein for every kilogram that you weigh. So quickly do the maths and you will see how much protein you need to be eating on a daily basis. And the best way to increase the amount of protein is to decrease your carbs on your plate and replace it with lean protein. So for example, if you were going to be having let's say a pasta salad, then cut your serving of pasta salad in half and add in a chicken breast or tuna or some other lean meat. Getting more protein into your diet will help you to feel fuller for longer, and that is also going to help to stabilize your blood sugars so that you don't have the beginnings of a vicious craving cycle. So that is, eat more protein. Now, the next one is to eat on a schedule. So if you are someone who doesn't eat breakfast until maybe mid-morning, or you don't even eat breakfast at all, or lunch is a hit and miss affair anywhere between 12 and 3 o'clock, which is sometimes me, but don't say anything, then you really need to set up a schedule of eating. And if you need to use an alarm to do that, then that is what you need to do, so that you can get into the habit of eating regularly. Because here's the thing, when you don't eat regularly, then you get hungry and you look for the quickest thing to eat, and usually the quickest thing to eat is not the most healthiest thing to eat. So it satisfies your hunger, but it is very low on the nutrition scale. So get into the habit of eating at regular times throughout the day, whether that's 3 meals a day or 5 to 6 smaller meals per day, whatever is going to suit you and your lifestyle. So let me know in the comments whether you are a regular eater or whether it's a bit of a hit and miss affair for you, and then follow through and set some times when you are going to eat. The other thing is, if you don't eat regularly, then you tend to get wind in your digestive tract, which can get really, really uncomfortable by 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, this happens to me sometimes. I get so busy in the mornings, and I've had a really good filling smoothie, so I don't really notice, and then 12 o'clock comes around, and I'm like, oh, I'm still so busy, I can't do this, I don't want to stop and have a snack. So the next thing is, it could be 1:30 or even 2 o'clock, and I haven't eaten since breakfast. And yeah, I'm famished, but at the same time, I know about 3 o'clock, I'm going to have such uncomfortable wind in my digestive system that it's just going to make me feel uncomfortable and a little bit grumpy in the afternoon, which is not ideal when you're dealing with 2 young boys who want their mom's attention. So eating on a schedule helps you to avoid that uncomfortable wind that builds up in your digestive tract when you don't eat regularly. Let me know if that's ever happened to you, so that I feel like I'm not the only person who's experienced this. And don't forget, you can grab my guide to 5 foods that will help you with your weight loss over at www.balancingact-imu.com. It's right there on the front page. Just fill in your details and you will get that guide immediately. So now the next thing is, you can lose weight by snacking right. Usually when we are snacking, we are choosing the junk foods. They're the easiest to grab, and they are usually the ones that we grab when we're hungry. So this goes hand in hand with the previous point about eating regularly on a schedule. But the way you can get around the snacking situation is to make sure that you have got healthy snacks on hand. So healthy snacks would be keeping apples and berries in your fridge, naartjies or clementines, because they break so nicely into segments, so that makes it nice and easy. Having nuts and seeds available, and fruit sticks, carrots. I want carrot sticks, but yes, vegetable sticks of all varieties. So carrots and courgettes and cucumber sticks and celery sticks, and then hummus or cottage cheese to dip those vegetable sticks in. Get organized and prep those sticks, put them into a plastic bag in the fridge, and you can grab a couple when you are looking for a healthy snack. So let me know in the comments if you are already doing healthy snacks and prepping your vegetable sticks, and you've got your hummus, and those nuts and apple, those can get packed into your bag. So if you are have a hectic afternoon racing about in your car or going to meetings, then at least you've got something to snack on, which is going to provide you with nutrition and fill that gap. So that is snacking. Now the next one is the pre-eating. Quit the pre-eating. I don't know if this has happened to you. Oh, wait. I just want to tell you about snacking. Peanut butter and apple slices. Oh my gosh, they are my favorite new snack. So try that out and let me know what you think of peanut butter and apple slices. So good. Now, number 5 is quit the pre-eating. So many people fall into this trap, and let me know if this is something that you do, that you are frequently taste testing while you are prepping meals, and you don't even realize that you're actually tasting the meals, but those are extra calories that are going in when you do that. So have a large glass of water before you start your meal preparation, and stop sampling the dinner. The other thing is, I think this is a thing that happens with moms, is we tidy up all the leftovers. And I know I certainly do this. My little guy, he has peanut butter toast in the evenings, and if he doesn't finish his peanut butter toast, then yeah, I have that peanut butter toast. And as I walk through to the kitchen with that plate and I'm having one of the squares of peanut butter toast, I'm like, yeah, I really need to stop doing this. So if that sounds like you, then stop the pre-eating and stop being the human vacuum cleaner. That's not necessary. You know what you can do, and this is what I have started doing, is I pop all those little bit leftovers, obviously not the ones with the bite marks in, and I pop those into a plastic Ziploc bag, and I pop them in the freezer, and then once a week or every second week when the bag is full, then I will pop that out when the rubbish goes out. Now, if you're overseas and that doesn't happen for you, you don't have a rubbish collection like that where you've got people beggars looking through your rubbish, then maybe you've got a homeless shelter that you can drop off your leftovers with. Something to think about. Then finally, the last tip is to satisfy your cravings. Cravings usually are an indication of something that is missing, and when you are craving sweets or salty or crunchy foods, then it's usually an indication that your body is crying out for something. And unfortunately, we then usually turn to the sugary snacks, the chocolates and the biscuits and the muffins, or we choose the chips and the savory biscuits. But yeah, the craving the sugar is usually you're looking for energy. That's what it's usually all about, is you're looking for fast energy, and sugar is definitely going to give you that fast energy, but it's also going to send you crashing down. Salty cravings usually are an indication of low electrolyte levels or dehydration or stress. So stop, think about why you are craving what you are craving, and then choose a healthier option by looking at your snacks back in the previous point. And yeah, don't be the person that stands in front of the fridge or the cupboard thinking about what you want to eat with your hand in the jar. So those are some tips for you so that you can start losing weight and feeling healthier just by making better food choices. Cut out the cool drinks or the fizzy drinks or the sports drinks. You're going to save a ton of money, but you're also going to start losing weight. Eat more protein with your meals. Eat on a schedule, so eat regularly. Choose the right kind of snacks. Stop preeating and stop being the human vacuum cleaner, and make sure that you're giving your body nutritious food so that you don't have the cravings. Now remember, you can download my guide to 5 foods that will help you to lose centimeters, have more energy, and lose weight. And you can grab it over at www.balancingact-imu.com. It's right there on the front page. And thanks for stopping by today for Lunch and Learn. It was great being here, and I'll see you again on Friday.